Netflix has hundreds of sci-fi movies, but most people never find the truly insane ones hiding in the depths of the platform. Buried beneath the trending page are mind-bending films filled with time loops, disturbing realities.
We only have so many times to get this right. Everything's gonna need to be perfect.
What's today's date?
Alien mysteries, and twists that completely mess with your brain. Some became cult classics, while others somehow flew completely under the radar. Today, we're counting down 10 of the most insane sci-fi movies currently hiding on Netflix.
No, I'm not.
No? What are you then?
I am a computer program named Smith.
From psychological thrillers to massive high-concept stories that will leave you thinking long after they end. And trust me, some of these movies get absolutely wild by the final act. If you enjoy discovering hidden sci-fi gems before everyone else does, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more weekly recommendations. Number 10, See You Yesterday.
How many times have you jumped back, CJ? We're not superheroes.
Taking the number 10 spot is See You Yesterday, a sci-fi thriller released on Netflix in 2019 and directed by Stefan Bristol with production from Spike Lee. The film follows two teenage science prodigies, CJ and Sebastian, who successfully invent homemade time machines while preparing for a school science competition. But everything changes after CJ's older brother is tragically killed during a police encounter, pushing the two friends to repeatedly travel back in time in a desperate attempt to prevent his death. As they continue altering the timeline, the consequences become more dangerous and emotionally devastating with every attempt. What begins as a fun science experiment slowly spirals into a tense race against fate itself. What makes See You Yesterday stand out is how it mixes emotional storytelling with fast-paced time travel concepts. The film balances sci-fi adventure with real-world tension in a way that feels surprisingly grounded and intense. This is definitely one of those hidden sci-fi movies that becomes way heavier and crazier than you initially expect. Number 9. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire. Coming in at number 9 is Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire, a massive sci-fi space opera directed by Zack Snyder and starring Sofia Boutella, Jimon Hounsou, Charlie Hunnam, and Ed Skrein. Set in a galaxy controlled by a brutal Imperial force known as the Motherworld, the story follows a mysterious former soldier named Korra, who sets out across the universe to recruit warriors capable of defending a peaceful farming colony from destruction. As Korra assembles a team of outcasts, mercenaries, and rebels, the film slowly expands into a huge intergalactic conflict filled with ancient warriors, giant spaceships, alien worlds, and explosive battles. The deeper the story goes, the bigger and more chaotic the universe becomes. What makes Rebel Moon stand out is its scale and visual style. The movie feels enormous, with slow-motion action, detailed world-building, and cinematic sci-fi imagery in almost every scene. Honestly, this feels like the kind of movie you throw on when you want pure sci-fi spectacle turned all the way up. Number 8. Atlas.
Worry. We are simply the better versions of you.
If we don't stop harm.
Taking the number 8 spot is Atlas, a sci-fi action thriller released on Netflix in 2024 and starring Jennifer Lopez, Simu Liu, and Sterling K. Brown. Set in a future where humanity has already survived a devastating AI uprising, the story follows Atlas Shepard, a brilliant but deeply distrustful analyst who joins a dangerous mission to capture a rogue artificial intelligence responsible for countless deaths. But after the mission goes horribly wrong, Atlas finds herself stranded on a hostile planet inside a military mech suit powered by an AI system she refuses to trust. As she fights to survive, she slowly realizes that working alongside the machine may be her only chance of stopping an even bigger disaster. What makes Atlas stand out is its mix of futuristic action, giant mech battles, and psychological tension surrounding artificial intelligence. The film constantly plays with the idea of whether AI is humanity's greatest threat or its last hope. This honestly feels like one of those late-night sci-fi movies you randomly click on, then somehow end up fully invested in by the end. Number 7. Project Power.
Kill you. What's the plan now?
Took something from me.
Coming in at number 7 is Project Power, a sci-fi action thriller released on Netflix in 2020 and starring Jamie Foxx, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Dominique Fishback. Set in a near-future version of New Orleans, the story follows the rise of a mysterious new pill that gives users superpowers for exactly 5 minutes. The catch is that nobody knows what power they'll get until they take it, and some people don't survive the experience at all. As the drug spreads throughout the city, a police officer, a teenage dealer, and a former soldier become connected through a dangerous conspiracy tied to the origins of the pill itself. The deeper they investigate, the more chaotic and deadly everything becomes. What makes Project Power stand out is its unique concept and fast-paced energy. The movie mixes superhero-style action with gritty sci-fi thriller elements, creating non-stop chaos once the powers start activating. Honestly, half the fun of this movie is seeing what insane ability someone is going to unlock next. Number 6. Lucid Dream. Taking the number 6 spot is Lucid Dream, a South Korean sci-fi mystery thriller released on Netflix in 2017 and directed by Kim Joon-sung. The story follows Dae-ho, an investigative journalist whose young son mysteriously disappears without a trace. After years of searching with no answers, he turns to an experimental form of lucid dream therapy that allows people to relive and explore their memories while asleep. As Dae-ho repeatedly enters his dreams to uncover hidden clues connected to the kidnapping, the line between memory, reality, and subconscious fear slowly begins to blur. The deeper he dives into these dream worlds, the stranger and more psychologically unsettling the mystery becomes. What makes Lucid Dream stand out is its eerie atmosphere and mind-bending concept. The film combines emotional storytelling with layered dream sequences that constantly keep you questioning what's real and what isn't. If you enjoy sci-fi mysteries that feel like a mix between Inception and a dark psychological thriller, this one is absolutely worth discovering. Number 5. Synchronic.
There are things that are far worse than death.
Coming in at number 5 is Synchronic, a sci-fi thriller directed by Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead and starring Anthony Mackie and Jamie Dornan. The film follows 2 New Orleans paramedics who begin encountering a series of disturbing deaths connected to a mysterious new designer drug called Synchronic. As they investigate further, they discover the drug has a terrifying side effect. It appears to alter the user's perception of time, sending people into different moments throughout history for brief and unpredictable periods. What begins as a strange medical mystery slowly transforms into something far darker and more emotional when one of their personal lives becomes directly connected to the drug itself. What makes Synchronic stand out is its eerie atmosphere and grounded storytelling. The film mixes mind-bending time travel concepts with themes of friendship, mortality, and sacrifice, creating a sci-fi experience that feels surprisingly intimate and unsettling. This is one of those late-night sci-fi movies that quietly gets deeper, stranger, and more emotional the longer it goes on. Number 4. Oxygen. Coming in at number 4 is Oxygen, a psychological sci-fi thriller released on Netflix in 2021 and directed by Alexandre Aja. The film follows a woman who suddenly wakes up trapped inside a sealed cryogenic pod with no memory of who she is or how she got there. To make things worse, the pod's oxygen supply is rapidly running out. With only an advanced AI system assisting her, she desperately begins searching through fragmented memories and hidden files to uncover the truth about her identity and the terrifying situation she's trapped inside. But the deeper she digs, the more shocking and emotionally devastating the answers become. What makes Oxygen stand out is its intense claustrophobic atmosphere and constant tension. Even though most of the movie takes place inside one tiny pod, the story somehow keeps getting bigger, stranger, and more suspenseful as it unfolds. Honestly, this is the kind of sci-fi thriller that makes you feel stressed out in the best possible way from start to finish. Number 3. Space Sweepers.
Y no llegues tarde. No esperamos mucho tiempo.
Taking the number 3 spot is Space Sweepers, a South Korean sci-fi adventure film released on Netflix in 2021 and starring Song Joong-ki, Kim Tae-ri, and Jin Seon-kyu. Set in the year 2092, the story follows a crew of space junk collectors struggling to survive aboard their ship called Victory, while Earth has become nearly uninhabitable. Everything changes when the crew discovers a mysterious child robot rumored to be an extremely dangerous weapon wanted by multiple powerful organizations. But as they spend more time with her, they slowly realize there's far more going on than they originally believed. What begins as a simple money-making opportunity quickly spirals into a massive conspiracy involving corrupt corporations, space warfare, and the future of humanity itself. What makes Space Sweepers stand out is its incredible world building and non-stop energy. The movie combines emotional character moments, huge space battles, humor, and stunning visuals in a way that feels surprisingly immersive and fun. This honestly feels like Guardians of the Galaxy mixed with a chaotic space anime in the best possible way. Number 2, I Am Mother.
Our guest has not been entirely truthful with us. Daughter.
Taking the number 2 spot is I Am Mother, a psychological sci-fi thriller released on Netflix in 2019 and starring Clara Rugaard, Hilary Swank, and Rose Byrne as the voice of Mother. Set inside an underground bunker after a global extinction event, the story follows a teenage girl who has been raised entirely by a highly advanced robot named Mother, who claims she is helping rebuild humanity from scratch. But everything changes when an injured woman suddenly arrives at the bunker and begins questioning everything Daughter has ever been told about the outside world. As tensions rise, Daughter slowly starts uncovering disturbing secrets about Mother's true intentions and the terrifying reality surrounding humanity's survival. What makes I Am Mother stand out is its slow-building tension and unsettling atmosphere. The film constantly keeps you questioning who is telling the truth and whether Mother is actually protecting humanity or controlling it. This is absolutely the kind of sci-fi movie that leaves you staring at the screen for a few minutes after it ends. Number 1, Upgrade.
Spam, he's got a knife!
I see that. We have a knife too.
Taking the number 1 spot is Upgrade, a cyberpunk sci-fi action thriller directed by Lee Wannell and starring Logan Marshall Green. Set in a near-future world dominated by advanced technology and artificial intelligence, the film follows Gray Trace, a mechanic whose life is completely destroyed after a brutal attack leaves him paralyzed and his wife murdered. Desperate for revenge, Gray agrees to receive an experimental computer chip implant called STEM, which suddenly restores his ability to walk. But STEM can do far more than that. As Gray begins hunting down the people responsible for the attack, the implant transforms him into an almost unstoppable fighting machine capable of brutally precise combat and superhuman reactions. What makes Upgrade stand out is its insane action sequences and dark futuristic atmosphere. The fight scenes feel fast, violent, and completely different from most modern sci-fi movies, while the story slowly becomes more disturbing and unpredictable the deeper it goes. Honestly, this movie feels like Venom, RoboCop, and Black Mirror somehow merged into one chaotic sci-fi thriller. And there you have it, 10 insane sci-fi movies hiding on Netflix that deserve way more attention. From AI nightmares and time travel chaos to massive space adventures and mind-bending psychological thrillers,
We don't have much time. Tarlin's planning an attack.
Atlas, my primary protocol is to keep you alive.
these movies prove Netflix has some seriously underrated sci-fi buried in its library. Now I want to know, which of these movies have you already seen? And which one are you watching first tonight?
오늘도 한번 벌어볼까?
피곤해.
And if you enjoy discovering hidden sci-fi gems like these, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the Cinema Circle, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video.